Alright guys, welcome back to the channel once again, and today we're going to be talking about the chat application. So we're going to be using the ReactJs, and with that we're going to be using Tailwind for the styling and all the things, and we're going to be using Firebase for our backend stuff, like we're going to be saving the data, creating the user over there, authentication part and all the things, and after that we will all configure all the things into the front end like ReactJs. Okay, so everything will be there. So let's get started. Let's create the repo, and meanwhile we're gonna be checking the Firebase, and we're gonna be getting the credentials from there. So let's get started. So just to let's npx create react app chat. Okay, so this is gonna be our chat application. What it says is throwing error to me. It can be created chat. Okay, so maybe there's some issue. I think I'm already inside the cd dot. Okay, so let's create the application again. Npx create react app chat. Okay, so meanwhile it's creating the chat app, just move to the Firebase. Okay, so this is the application I have already created. Like this is test. Okay, so if you don't know, like you can go into the Firebase, go to the directly go to the Firebase, and you can just add a project from here and enter the project name, and after that just do the continue. It will create one app for you. So I have already created, so I just go into that. Okay, just click on this test settings, and it should give you the credentials. So these credentials I have to use. These are the credentials actually, and this one is the you need to install the Firebase first before using these things. Okay, so just go into here and just wait for the setup to be done. So I'm just waiting for that. Almost done, just taking a little time. Yeah, so it's done. Just go inside the folder. Okay, just paste that command and npm install. So it will install the repo for you. To mean that meanwhile we will see the folder structure. So you can see this is our folder structure. Just create one folder over here, utils, and inside that we're gonna be using the firebase.js. Okay, and just copy all the credentials from here. Just to click and just paste. Okay, so everything has been copied over here, and let me remind you about that one as well. So we're going to be using Firebase 9 over here. Like older one was like earlier we were doing something kind of db.collection or something else, so that we won't gonna be doing. So I'll just show you all the things by the docs as well. Like you can, it will be easy when you are trying to create any application in Firebase and configure and use the Firebase 9 and Firebase functions and APIs. So just move to the docs. Okay, so we're gonna be making the authentication fast first, and after that we just going to, so let's okay, so just go into the build authentication. Okay, so where do I start, and all the things are given over here, so you can use this from start over here. So just go into the web, sign in with the pre-built UI. So it will give you the pre-built UI if you use these use this CDN and these things. So it will give you the pre-built UI. You don't need to create any UI for that. Otherwise you can get started with that, and you just need to follow these things, how you can create the Firebase APIs. So you need to pass the credential into that, like email, password and all the things, and it will create the user for you and make the authentication work. Okay, so just go into the VS Code, and we need to set up the Tailwind and ReactRouterDom, because we need to create the protected and unprotected route. So just make the component folder. Okay, inside that we're gonna be creating three files: login.js, register.js, and we're gonna be creating dashboard.js. Okay, and rest of the thing we will work into the app.js, because also you inside the utils just create one context provider in which we're gonna be handling all the data and all the things, APIs and all the things. So just create RAFCE. So if you don't know about this one, RAFCE, why I'm writing this one, so this is the kind of extension that you can download from here, ES7, so that help you to make, like, give you a small snippet of the React.js. Okay, so this will give you like this. So just what you need to do, just go over here, use create context. So I'm just going to create a context. Create context means it will make you the context API. Okay, so create one context over here. Export const. We're gonna be doing export const path context equals to create context. Okay, just make it as it is, and after that, what you need to do, just do this. Inside that, just type path context dot provider and just pass children's. So we're gonna be import children's children. So whatever the children's will come inside the props. So you just need to pass it over here. Okay, and you just need to pass the values over here. Values like whatever the value you wanna pass, like name or functions and all the things. So I'm just going to create one function, register user. Okay, so this function will just creds. Inside this, I'm just passing the creds, and I'll use this function for creating the user. So just pass this inside this value one, and also just create one more function over here, nfn login user. That's it. Just pass creds, and this function I will use for the logging in user. So just to login user. Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. So this is login user, this is register user, and also we will create one more function for the authenticate user, like get user. So that we'll do later, like after this one. We'll first create the user and login the user. Okay, this is done. Go into the app.js over here. Apart from this app.js, just directly come into the index.js, import your import context provider over here and wrap everything inside of that context provider. Okay, just wrap it. Okay, so this is done. Context provider. Inside that you can have like bounded the app. Now we're gonna be using the Tailwind. So let's move to the Tailwind CSS. So it's very easy now, Tailwind CSS, because if you go with the create React app, so you don't have to do so many configuration. Okay, just go over here, framework guides, go into the create React app, and just copy the commands from here. So I'm just going to copy this one first, and just go into your terminal, paste it down, and will install the post CSS and Tailwind CSS for you. After that, just do Tailwind CSS init p. It will create some files for you. Okay, and all the files will be configured already automatically. You don't need to do anything into that. You can see this command, so you don't need to write anything code inside of that. But if you don't want to do extra configuration, so you can do that. Just copy this one and paste it down there. So this one I'm copying over here just because I need to read the JS files over here. So you can inside the source folder, so we can read only JS files. Okay, so in those this Tailwind configuration should work only. Okay, after that, just copy this one, and we're gonna be pasting inside that index.css at the top of the file. Okay, so it will generate the Tailwind classes for you. And after that, you just need to do npm run start. So just do here cd chat npm start. So npm start, and let's wait for till the server here started. And I hope it should be. Maybe it's taking too much time. Yeah, so it's been started. Let's check our Tailwind first. Okay, so just go over here inside app.js. Okay, and over here inside the p, I'm just going to check the color. So class name. Okay, so text red. So I'm just going to use this class name, and let's see the color has been red. So color is getting red right now. Like it's looking at, you can look at the screen. So this is now red. So our classes are working. So it's been Tailwind configuration successful. Let's move to the React Router DOM over here. So because we need to switch the routes. So React Router DOM, quick start. Okay. So you need to install this one first. So you can see this is for core, web, and native. Native also you can use now. Native means React Native for mobile applications. So I'm just going to use this one. So we are using web. So just copy this command. So we do npm install. For setting up repo, it takes little time. So after all the setup will be done, so it will be easy for you to make the things like work inside of that. So we're gonna be removing all the things from here. We don't need that. Okay. Alright, so we have installed the React Router DOM now, but with the React Router DOM version 6, we need to upgrade that from 5. You need to use these things as it is like this. It's written over here. So you can use this like routes, route, and all the things. Okay, so let's copy this line and paste it down over here. Okay, and after that, just copy this line as well and paste it over here. So I'm just going to use the login / login and register / register, and after that I'm going to use dashboard sorry dashboard / dashboard. Okay, so our route has been created. Let's move to our package, our app. So still we are receiving use routes may be used on the context router. Why hell is coming use routes element path? Is it correct, right? Oh, we need to use the router as well. Router, browse router as router. Okay, so just use router. Inside that router we need to use, because we are not using the context. So this is our context router, and inside that we're going to be using other routes. So now it will work. So we have replaced this routes with switch, okay, only, and it should work now. So you can see my login screen. So no error is coming. So this is error is coming. We'll check later why it's coming, but you can see into the login screen. I'm see the login. Maybe in register screen you will see the register as well. Dashboard, you will see the dashboard. Okay, dashboard. Okay, so we got the dashboard. We should see the dashboard over here. Maybe the spelling mistake or what? Dashboard. Okay, the spelling is not correct. Let's make this correct. I think now it will work. So you can see the dashboard we are seeing. So the dashboard, register, and login. So we can see the login. Now we're going to be creating the login page over there. So just go into the Tailwind and Tailwind component. We're going to be copying the Tailwind React component from there. And we're going to be using the form, login form from there. And then we're going to be creating all the things like for the authentication part. So first we're going to be making the register application. So just go into the components. Okay, Tailwind components. Just go down a little bit more. We're gonna be searching the form part. Form. There would be form. Some form would be there. Components. Form should be there. Form is form. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so we're gonna be using this form, sign in and registration. So just go into the code. So it's an HTML. So we're gonna be using the React one. Okay, so this is in React, and this is the code for React sign in and registration. So this is your sign in. For getting this code, we need to upgrade. Okay, so we're gonna be using this one. So just copy this one. Okay, go inside your register page, just paste it down there probably, and later we're gonna be replacing. So okay, so just function default, export default, remove these things from here. Okay, we're gonna be making this arrow function. Okay, so just do const register equals to, okay, this is our arrow function, just do props register and export default register. Export default register. Okay, same we're gonna be doing with the login as well. So just do login. Okay, now do export default login and just create this one as arrow function again. So const login props, and this is our login. So let's go into login and sign up to see and see how it looks like. So can't resolve heroic icons, So I think we need to install this heroic icon React. So let's search this heroic icon. So close this windows. Heroic icons. Okay. So we need to install this one as well. So there are so many icons. So this is used into the Tailwind. So just go into the documentation part. Okay, so here we can install it. So npm install hero connection React. Just go over here, copy and so I think it will work now, and our issue will be resolved. So you can see, let's check this out. So you can see we are getting the login page now. So we're gonna be doing some editing into this, and we're gonna be creating first sign up page. Okay, so just move to the register one. Register. So you can see this is the same register. So just go into the register page, make this sign up. Okay, remember me, forgot password. We don't need that forgot password over here. So just remove that one as well. Remember we can do I accept terms and privacy. Accept terms and privacy. And we can put one link over here for the privacy, email, password, and for the starter free trial and all the things, just remove this one and sign in your account. Apart from this one, we can make register. Okay, just go over here. So you can see this is our register page. Okay, so we can create one more field for the naming, so that you will do later, and don't worry. And we're gonna just creating other functionality over here, like for submit form and all the things. Okay, so just remove these things from here. We don't need that because we're gonna be doing on submit and all the things. Okay, so just create use state snippet and just import this use state first. So go over here, import use state. Okay, register. So register details. Okay, so this is gonna be our register details. Okay, after that just do nfn register details on submit. Okay, inside that just put e, because event will occur whenever you form will submit. Okay, so make sure you need to prevent that event, otherwise it will reload the page. Okay, prevent default. Okay, and after that just need to submit. So we're going to be using that context API over here as well, and we're going to use that function from the context API for register to user. Okay, so let's set up one more thing over here, and I can handle change input. Okay, so we're going to be receiving over here key comma value third. Okay, set registration details. Okay, dot registration details comma key value. Okay, so that we're gonna be doing, and handle change input. So whenever your input field's gonna be changed, so just put it over here on change. On change, you just need to put e, handle change input. After that, just pass key. So key gonna be your email, and e dot target dot value. Okay, so same thing we're gonna be doing into the password as well. So just copy it from here and just paste it into the password. Okay, change the key, password. Okay, so that's it, I think. Yeah, and let's check all the things, like whatever the changes we are doing. So that coming over here as well, not coming console.log register details. Okay, so let's check on submit. We also need to include into the form on submit. Okay, so just check this out. So yes, second is not defined. Okay, let's check this function. I hope somewhere I have forgot to remove. Oh, it's coming from line erase 60. I think it's need to be reloaded. Not coming 960. Can there's no anything like that. Oh, okay. I did one mistake over here. Just make it comment. Okay, so if I do sign up, so you can see, oh, I'm receiving the password only, but email is not coming. Okay, I didn't do any change. Okay, I need to do change into the Kumar Abhishek @email.com. Let's check this out. Password I'm receiving, email is not coming. Okay, so we should be making an email over here, email comma password comma. Okay, password email. Okay, I did one mistake over here, input hidden. So that thing should not be over here, control X. This thing should be over here. So there's an input field is given. Remember default value true. That should not be over here into the register. Okay, so let's go now. Sign up. So you can see I'm receiving email and password. Okay, so now this thing I have over here, and now I'm just going to submit these details into the Firebase ASAP. Okay, so just go into the Firebase. So okay, let's same thing let's do for the login as well, and after that we're gonna be doing that Firebase thing. Okay, so just go over here, import use state, copy all the things from the register. Okay, control C, login details. Just make this register details to login details. Login details. Okay, and after that just copy this thing from here, go into the login, copy paste. Okay, so everything gonna be same. I think it will work. On submit, go over here, form, remove these things, on submit. Okay, so login details such as register details is not defined. What the heck? Okay, so this thing we need to change. Okay, set login details. Okay, over here, and login details. Okay, so let's go over here. Register details is not defined where. Okay, so we need to put login details also over here. Control detail. Okay, that's it. Okay, so just go into the login page as well. Sign in. So you can see I'm receiving email and password. So there's one issue in email and password because both are coming same. So email is correct, and this one is also email, so this should be password. Okay, now it will work. Sign in, reload the page. Okay, so email and password is coming. Now we need to set up that Firebase thing. Okay, so just go into the register, import that context API. So just do your you do over here auth contact use contact, sorry, because we need to use that context API. So just go inside the over here, const value equals to use context. Inside that we're gonna use that auth context. Okay, so auth context will come, and over here you need to just go const. Okay, so apart from doing over here, we can do it over here as well. So you need to import that function register user. Let's check this out over there. Where it was into the utils context provider. So this was the function. Okay, so just go into this one. Okay, over here, and just to register user. Inside that, just put register details. Okay, so this is that's it you need to do. Okay, over here. Now go into the login part. Same thing we need to do over here. Just go use context. After that, just const login user. Oh, sorry, user equals to use context, and inside that use context to auth context. So it will import for you, and just to login. Oh, sorry, login user, and just to login details. So whatever the details you will pass from here, that will directly go into the context provider. Okay, so you can just do log creds and log creds. Okay, so I'm not making this video too long. Just try this one, and after that, okay. So if I do sign in, so you can see I'm also receiving this log from the context provider as well. Okay, same we're gonna be doing into the register as well. And if I do sign in, register, so you can see email provide password. I'm receiving this context provider. Okay, guys. So I'm not making this video too long. It will be like that's it from this video. So in the next video we will do the authentication. We're gonna be using these functions, and we're gonna make a full-fledged authentication like login, sign up, and all the things with the Firebase. And also we will save the user into the Firebase database over here. Okay, so that's it from this video, and I'll meet you in the next video, and we'll see all the things over there. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for watching.